Hello, welcome back to another episode of The House Whisperer. I'm Jack Milne. Today we're going to talk about a space that you may have in your house called a crawl space. Crawl spaces are one of those areas that we know it's beneath our feet, but we really don't like to visit it. But today I'm going to tell you why you should. Crawl spaces are truly a convenience in most of our homes because it allows a technician to run wires or run pipes or make changes to your home where if your house is on a slab, you're kind of limited. But crawl spaces do need to breathe, and so if we don't have foundation vents, it's going to get dark, it's going to get dank, and it could generate mold. So I'm going to ask you to visit it. Sometimes, I call it the snagglepuss. You have to get down on your hands, knees, and elbows in order to move around. If you have foundation vents, there's two schools of thought. Some professionals say, close it off. I'm of the opposite. I think it needs to breathe. You want to open your foundation vents, get some airflow under there. If you have a basement that leads to a crawl space, open it. Use shutters or something that's creative to maintain an airflow in between these two portions of your home. If the crawl space is dry, then you can use it for storage as well. Depending on the size, if you have a hole in the floor, then it may not be too convenient. But again, if you have a basement with a crawl space and you can look into it and see that the slab is dry, the walls are dry, then by all means, go ahead and store there. We always encourage not to store in your attic, and that's just another episode. Insulate your crawl space. In other words, put bat insulation in the joist space, and especially if it's, again, a no man's land, because you want to keep your floor warm, especially if you're going to vent that space. Now, we always encourage at least 6 inches of bat insulation, and don't put the insulation upside down. In other words, you want the paper facing the floor. So you're going to see the pink panther or yellow tiger or whatever, as you hang it. And they do make hangers, they look like coat hangers actually, that will keep the insulation in place. So 6 inches there. The perimeter of the crawl space should also be insulated. That's called the box beam. Same amount of insulation there too. Now, if you do make access into the crawl space and you see it's dark, it is dank, this can generate mold. The mold can then work its way into the house as well. If you visit this space, you're also going to take a look at your pipes. You might have ductwork under there. What if it's been disconnected for a number of years? So now you're, in quote, tempering a space that doesn't need to be. So crawl spaces, again, sometimes they're ugly, but go visit it. And especially in New Jersey, and I'm not cutting on New Jersey whatsoever, but living outside of Philadelphia, do you know that the elevation between the Atlantic Ocean and Philadelphia is only 22 feet? So it doesn't go very far, but that's why crawl spaces in Jersey are everywhere. So if you like the content, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.